New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good morning and welcome to New Thought Media Network, to the prayer morning. This prayer morning, I am very aware that my internet here in the UK for me, and I'm very aware that my internet is slightly lagging here. So I am knowing that this connection is a divinely guided connection, that it's smooth and it runs with grace and with ease, and that we get to hear and know this prayer that's coming to me through the internet, through New Thought Media Network, clearly and powerfully. Good morning, Ty. Good to be here with you. Beautiful, peaceful, joyful Tuesday, beloveds. Oh, welcome in prayer community. This is so beautiful. And also Ursula, good morning from Cocoa, Florida. It's wonderful to be with you, and knowing that this transmission is one that is smooth here. As usual, I would like to know if there's anything that you would like held in prayer, held in high consciousness of light and love. If there's anything particular that's on your heart, in your mind, on your heart, in your mind, please put it into the comments. And from there, I can include that, weave that in to the realization of the spiritual mind treatment. You know that with spiritual mind treatment, this is an opportunity for us to know, like we truly know the truth. We truly know this wisdom. We truly know the divine is in our hearts, and we're expressing that in the treatment. We're knowing the love, the peace, the joy. It's already here. It's done. And what we're doing in treatment is we are expanding in our awareness of consciousness to accept this more greatly and acknowledge it for our lives. That's what we're doing with spiritual mind treatment. So if you're with me, yes, stay here and join in with this wonderful treatment today. And I think I'm feeling to actually treat for the knowing of connection, oneness, and that we are all one. And then in that there is this love that we feel and we know in our hearts for our lives. And so if you're with me with this, then I'm going to begin this by inviting you, if you like, and if it's okay for you to do this, to close your eyes right now. I'm going to do the same thing, as I know that when we close our eyes and come away from the material world, from the physical, from the world of form, and we center into the light in our hearts, that we can have an easier understanding of this truth without those distractions, those external distractions. So let's just be with that for a moment. As we slowly breathe in and out, That the purpose of the spiritual mind training is to know greatly oneness. Yes, in all ways. Of course, in the spiritual, yes. Our connection, our awareness to connection, and also in the physical and the mental and the emotional, that we are at one with everything. As I know that this one divine presence and power that is infusing its way in as and through everything as love right now, it's the idea of everything that is, yes, transcendent and immanent, which means it is close by, it is in, within, and as each of us. And so I know that as I understand more fully the greatness and recognize this one divine presence, this one divine power that is the love and the law, the idea of everything, it's infinite as its expression. And I see this as it shows up in the sea, on the beach, and the sky and the stars and the moons, and even above that to the multiverses and beyond. This is all the expression of the one. And this one is who I am. It is living and breathing and having its expression through me. Yes, as Laura. That as I show up knowing this, that I am a unique divine expression of this one as me, that I am one as the one, that we are each this, and that I know in my heart that there is no separation, that this one has no ending. This one is filled with the light of love that is infinite and eternal. And this one is expressing its love in and as and through each of us right now. I see this and feel this and know this in my heart, that this divine expression of oneness that I behold and I treasure. As I know that everything is working as it is in its due course, as it flows, this oneness in as and through everything, I know that everything is touched by this. And I see for my world a greater expression of love and abundance and joy, and that there is nothing out there. Everything that I need is within me. Everything that I desire is within me. And that as I learn to become more aware of these divine aspects of the one, that Thomas Troward named these as love and light and life and peace and joy and wisdom and beauty and power, that as I learn to become a greater expression of these aspects, yes, then I am learning and to accept my own part as one in the one, to knowing that I am this too. As I see this for myself, I then acknowledge this for everything. As I sit in the countryside where I live, and I feel that divine expression of nature, that I am one with this. As I sit on this chair right here and now in my kitchen, in the room, that I feel and know that there is no separation of what I think is outside of me and me. As I speak these words right now and know that you are here listening, watching, and hearing this, that you too are not out there somewhere, that you are a divine expression within me. And so I more fully and more willingly show that love, know that love, become this greater expression of love as my idea of oneness. Yes, I know that we are, each and every one of us, deeply rooted as one. And I know that right now, as we listen to this and feel empowered and inspired by this, knowing the truth of who we are, this is the fuel. This is the absolute light that lights our lives. This is the way. And so this takes us into the day. This shows us the way, so that as the day unfolds, I remember who I am. And I see each and every one of us doing this. And so I see each and every one of us saying yes to our highest good, uplifting and knowing the mental equivalent and going beyond this, so that this planet is infused as love and the knowing of oneness. as there is this light that is always here, that is guiding the way, that is healing and knowing and revealing and showing me who I am. So this I set in motion right now with gratitude as I state my words, not only as words, but also as a deep knowing innate within me, seated in my heart, in my soul, and in my mind. I know that oneness is here right now, and this oneness is love. And so this love I pour out from my heart, knowing that each and every one of us here, whether present now or in the future, has an understanding, is the understanding of this love. So with more gratitude, with more appreciation, with more thanks, I recognize this and I let this be. I step back, and as I know that my word is seated in the one mind, in the creative law that is always happening and is always doing its thing, as this too is God, the divine. And so as I know this demonstration of oneness and love is here right now, I release and I let it be. And as you're here with me now, please join in sealing this with the knowing of, and so it is. And as and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and be fully present. I think there still is a lag, and that's okay. I've stated my word. And if you're here as you are still watching, I know that this prayer reached you and is felt in your heart as well. It's so wonderful that you're here showing up, and that we're here from different places on this planet, on the globe. And even though this technology might seem a little bit wonky right now, there is another technology happening. There is another technology that is always happening. And this is the tech, the divine tech, the divine technology that is shining through always. And this is what lights our lives. This is what shows us the way. And so we lean into this, and we use spiritual wine treatment as a tool for this. And you know what? I'm not just saying this. These aren't just words coming through me. This is how I feel. This is how I feel about this teaching. I'm absolutely in love with these tools and practices and principles to use for my own life and to share them with you. So I'm just knowing that you catch my enthusiasm and that lights your heart for the rest of the day, wherever you are. Yeah, and so it is, Ursula. Amen. And so it is, Ursula. We have amazing programming coming up for the rest of the day today. I know that after this, we have Rev Melissa with her morning sip. Yes, it's over 2 years her program has been running, which is great. I have a program later on today, the Wisdom of the Mystics, with Reverend Kathy Mastroianni. Reverend Dr. Lloyd Tupper will be joining, and we will be talking about this incredible mystic, Vichura Papke. She was a practitioner back in the day, trained by Ernest Holmes, and she was Ernest Holmes, amongst many others, she was Ernest Holmes' personal practitioner. He turned to her for practitioner work regularly. So we're going to hear more about her at 8 o'clock tonight on Wisdom of the Mystics. And of course, there are other wonderful shows coming up throughout the day here on New Thought Media Network. The network, of course, is a blossoming, empowered, inspired vision that is living and breathing right now. And if you feel that and you love this network, then of course you can donate to the network, through the network, knowing that God is our source. We practice the principle of reciprocity. That's a word and a half. Reciprocity. We practice that and we put it into action for our lives. So there's the link there. And of course, New Thought Media Network is a global focus ministry online, serving you with these teachings, New Thought teachings for your life, which is really exciting. Lots of great things coming through for the network. So I'm going to leave you now, and I'm going to put back on a video because I think it will stream better than I have. And knowing this prayer in your heart stays in your heart, remains there. It's seeded in the law anyway, so you can get on with your day and enjoy whatever is coming through for you. Knowing love and peace and joy. Until next time, so much love.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.